Good morning, you guys. Good morning, good morning. It is Monday. I don't know why in my head I was about to say Tuesday. I'm not sure at all. But it is Monday. It is February 26th. And it is 6:49 a.m. I'm just coming to you guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I hope you slept well. I hope you were able to travel to and from swiftly and safely over the weekend and this morning, be it going to or coming from work. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hey. Ho. Hey. Ho. Happy Monday. Yes, y'all. Beginning of a new week. I'm doing pretty good this morning. Overslept a little bit, of course. I got up at 6:27. And actually, I was up before that. I got up at 3 in the morning. Then I got up at 4 something in the morning. And then I woke up around 5. Hence, getting up a little late at 6:27. I kept laying there. I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait till 6. But before I knew this, it was much later than 6. Because at that point I was tired. I was very tired, but had the hardest time going to sleep, and it could be because I spent most of the weekend asleep. So that was probably why. I did have to take my contact out yesterday. Last night, my left eye was just irritating me, and the right eye kind of closed up a little bit on me. I woke up this morning, it was so heavy and tired and a little reddish. They're irritated from my contact lens. What it was is I was laying under that window and the air blowing in was drying up my contact. And I needed to take them out anyway and put them in a case. And I was just being too lazy because I knew I wasn't going to be able to see, and I wasn't ready to actually, I was tired, but not to the point where I was going to fall asleep. So I ended up clicking on a picture called, it's a Korean drama, and it's called, I forgot something, doctor. I forget exactly. I have to tell y'all a little bit later. But it's a really good picture. It's a good picture. You had this young doctor who was an intern, who this lady came in the ambulance with her dad, her Abba, whatever, and he, I guess, I don't know if he suffered a stroke, heart attack, or what, but he was dying. And she, wanted someone to help her dad. And they were trying to take him to the closest hospital. But that hospital was like, no, you got to take him somewhere else. We don't have a surgeon here. And so when they got there, they was like, please, you have to see him at the closest hospital. They were like, we do not have a surgeon. And so the young intern was like, are you kidding me? We're doctors. We're a hospital. We're not supposed to turn people away. They were like, well, you going to work on them? We don't have a surgeon. And just then something, a spirit or something filled him. I guess a spirit. It wasn't so much, it was a spirit, I guess. He was determined. And so he ended up working on the guy. And from that moment on, he became this famous young doctor, performing all kinds of surgeries, But he also became very cocky and arrogant, all of that comes with fame. He became that. And so coming to the present, they brought a guy in, and the minute that he got out the ambulance, one of the interns hopped on top of him and started giving him trying to resuscitate him. And when she, they were standing out there looking at him coming in, it was like, oh, the new hot doctor, blah blah blah. And so she ran to him and was like, look, we need your help, da, da, da. And he had already previously seen what they were doing and kept walking. And so when she was trying to get him to help, he wouldn't help. He was like, there's nothing that can be done. You've already da, 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 da. I guess in his mind, he had already assessed the situation and felt like it was not worth trying to do anything about. And so, again, cocky, arrogant, this is the same person that didn't want to turn somebody away. So another doctor came on, and he's very, very smart, and he's going to end up being the head. His father owns the hospital, so he's next in line to take over, and he's very smart, like he knows everything. However, when it comes to actual surgery, actually working on someone, he freezes up to the point where all he had to do is clean up, I guess, the guy's bandage or gauze. He had like little blood cut on his arm. All he had to do was clean up. I was like, oh my God. But anyway, so what happens is the cocky doctor is in an accident, and goes in, and he's basically dying. He's now outside his body, and he's seeing everything. Nobody can see him, and blah blah blah. And so when they wheel him into the hospital, there's no surgeon there apparently. They running around like trying to figure out what to do. Only person there is this boy who's a surgeon, but again he freezes up. So he was so serious about not letting this boy operate on him that he grabbed him and ended up going. Hold on one second, you guys. He ends up grabbing him, and in doing that, he merges with him, and so now he's in this boy's body. He's taking control, and so now he's able to operate on himself. But I guess as his vitals began to drop a little bit or something, he wasn't able to maintain control, and once he fell out the boy's body, the boy is back in shock again. He's standing there, don't know what to do. And it just so happens the other doctors showed up in time to, take over. So that the whole thing led me to believe, just sitting there, I was like, oh, somebody tried to kill him. And that's what that was. I truly believe that. And I think that I can't necessarily say that who I think may have done it didn't get there in time to help was because they were coming back from the scene. I don't think that at all. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I don't know if they didn't get there to help because they were all working previously trying to deal with the patient that the doctor himself had previously done a serious surgery on. That at first he said he wasn't going to do, but there's a whole story behind that. But then he left the patient before the patient woke up. I know I got to slick these edges, y'all, but I just don't care. So I was like, well, maybe they was working on him because everybody's running around all crazy. So it's a whole lot behind it, and I'm sure it's going to play out as we go. It always does. Oh, it could be stronger. Dang it. It's good, though. I made it. It's really, really hot. Yeah, this got to be stronger. Come with me, guys. We're going to go, and my eyes are starting to water. I'm going to go and put some... Ooh, it's hot. I put it in the microwave for a minute because once I put the cooler in, it cools down. I like it hot, especially when I'm sitting and talking to y'all. Obviously, it's gonna cool off. So let me see. I have an instant vanilla, which is good because what I'm drinking now is the bourbon. No, it's the rum. Actually, it's the rum. The rum one. So let me just go ahead and Italian roast. It's really strong, so I'm only going to use one. And it's instant, so since my coffee's already piping hot, should blend me right on in. I smell it already. It's very strong. Yep. It's all I needed. It's all I needed. Was to get where I wanted to be. Wash out my spoon. Put the paper back. Oh, okay. 7 o'clock. I'm hearing my alarm go off. Alright. Might as well grab that phone while I'm in here so I don't have to come back. Ooh, my eye is itching, y'all. It's so irritated. And it's the eyelid and the top here. But it's trying to get better. I did a mask twice yesterday. I'm not gonna do it anymore though because my face just can't handle anything. I hear you. Okay. 25%. You guys, I was successful yesterday. I got myself so frustrated. I was trying to, set up that new Infinity equipment. It's called the X1. I was so frustrated. They were like, download the app. Oh, the thing fell. Alright, I have to get it later. My curtain hanging. They were like, you have to download the app and then follow these steps, and you have to plug the doggone box up, make sure it's connected to the internet. I'm like, if it's connected to the internet, then how am I do what I gotta do? And you're gonna do what you gotta do because you're downloading that like mobile app. But I wasn't able to download the mobile app on my Apple phone, my iPhone, because I couldn't remember the password at the time, right? The 224 is off, so I'm like, how am I supposed to do this? And so I was sitting there for like 2 hours. I was so frustrated. And then I was like, let me try one more again, because Jeremiah was getting up to get ready, and I was like, you're gonna have to do this, and if I can't figure this out, then you're gonna have to take time to do it, period. Because your phone, you can do it, blah blah blah. And he was like, yeah, I'll deal with it tomorrow. I was like, alright. So I was like, let me try one more again. And so I used my tablet. I was like, okay, because on my Chromebook, it was saying that I wasn't able to download the app. It said it didn't match. I was with my Chrome. I was like, all right, fine. So I was like, okay, let me try my tablet. Sure enough, I was able to download. It was a lot, and it took a minute, but I was able to download it. I was able to log in. But again, if I unplug everything to plug up the new one, where's the internet, the connection gonna come from? So Jeremiah's like, Mommy, use the Wi-Fi from your Apple phone, the hotspot on your Apple phone Wi-Fi, to stay connected to your tablet. I was like, what? I didn't know I could do that. How do you do that? And he's like, just go to your Apple phone and do it. I was like, how do you do it? Go to your setting. I was like, just do it. So he went to he's like, well, where's your setting? I showed him setting. So he went in, he's like, here's your password too, it's right here. I was like, oh, okay, well, now I'm on the tablet, so I'm not going to worry about that. So I did what he told me to do, and I was able to do that. So I was able to hook up the new device. And so when all the internet and everything went down, my tablet was still hooked up. So I went ahead and followed the steps, but then it told me to scan. It wasn't working. Use your camera to scan. It wasn't working. And it was like, okay, then if it's not working, do it manually. Perfect. So I had Jeremiah look at get the manual, the letters and numbers for me. He did that. Once he did that, I just followed the steps. Boom, boom, boom. And was hooked up. I was like, yes. Because I tell you, I was so frustrated. And I knew that it had to be done. It had been over a week. So I knew that it had to be done. So, I'm just glad I got it over with. I kid y'all not when I say I was frustrated. I was like, I'm about to throw this box. One moment. Yep, so that's done. This doggone kid, crazy cat. But Jeremiah was like, again, I know I'm always talking about this cat, but that's my life. Somebody say, Mommy, he just telling me again that how it'd be so hard to recognize him when he be acting crazy, his ears go back, and he just be running and acting crazy and jumping out at you. I said, yeah, he wants to play. He wants attention. The minute Jeremiah be so funny. This morning, Jeremiah came out of his room. He opened the room door, and the cat took that opportunity. He said that room door open, and he took off. He ran past Jeremiah and ran in that room like, ha ha. I'm gonna be right here before you can't put me out. It was so funny. Like, he'd be like, I'm going in there. It was just the funniest thing. He does that often. I hope I don't have no issues signing in, because Friday I had to change my password, log in. And I logged in this morning, and I'm logging in now, but I couldn't. The password that I'm using, I could have sworn I changed. All right. Let me go ahead and put this in silence. Yeah, it logged me right. It logged me in. Okay, that's a good thing. I'm trying to move and bend my knees more. They're not as swollen as they were at all. Like, oh my God, it's such a big difference, and it feels so good. And I think it's from constantly soaking in that hot water. Later today, maybe on my lunch break or something, I'm gonna get some oil and oil myself up. I have to oil my hair and everything, my hands. I have to buy me some more lotion. That's what I'm gonna do too. I think I'll wait till 7:25 to start logging in. Maybe 7:20, just in case there's any hiccups with the passwords or whatnot. Because it seems like every time I change or have to change, something happens. And I definitely wrote it down so that if there is an issue, I know what I did, what I changed it to, what time I did it, what date I did it. They have all that too, but because I just get tired of every time I have to change it. It's something. I'm trying to think. I changed something different, and I can't remember what it was. I think it was my Google sign in. That's probably what it was. I think I wrote it down. I'm sure I wrote it down. I have to remember to write stuff down. I got a book. Because every time you turn around, you change your password. Especially when you get used to it. Then they say change it, update it, So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and read you something before I get started here. And I haven't done it as much as I wanted to last week, but I do want to try to stay consistent. So I'm just gonna open it up to wherever, and we're just gonna read. Oh, it's upside down. What did I just? Okay, and that's what I need to. Open it up to Samuel, 2 Samuel 18 and 19. Now I know I'm not going to be able to read the whole chapter because it's 7:12 already, but we're going to start with 18 and we're just going to read a little bit of it. And I know I'm not going to pronounce these names right. Now Absalom in his lifetime had taken and reared up for himself a pillar, which is in the king's dale. For he said, I have no son to keep my name in remembrance. And he called the pillar after his own name. And it called unto this day, and it is called unto this day Absalom's place. Then said Ahimaaz, the son of Zadok, let me now run and bear the king tidings, how that the Lord hath avenged him of his enemies. And Jacob said unto him, Thou shalt not bear tidings this day, but thou shalt bear tidings another day. But this day thou shalt bear no tidings, because the king's son is dead. Then said Jacob to Cushi, Go, tell the king that thou hast seen. Go, tell the king what thou hast seen. And Cushi bowed himself unto Jacob and ran. Then said Ahmaz, the son of Zadok, yet again to Jacob, but howsoever, let me, I pray thee, also run after Cushi. And Jacob said, wherefore wilt thou run, my son, seeing that thou hast no tidings ready? But howsoever, said he, let me run. And he said unto him, run. Then Ahmaz ran by the way of the plain and overran Cushi. And David sat between the two gates. And the watchman went up to the roof over the gate onto the wall, and lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, a man running alone. And the watchman cried and told the king. And the king said, if he be alone, there is tidings in his mouth. And he came apace and drew near. And he came apace and drew near. And the watchman saw another man running. And the watchman called unto the potter and said, unto the porter and said, behold, another man running along. Behold, another man running along. And the king said, he also bringeth tidings. And the watchman said, methinketh, that don't sound right, but that's exactly what's here. The running of the foremost is like the running of Ahmaz, the son of Zadok. And the king said, he is a good man, and cometh with good tidings. And Ahmaz called and said unto the king, all is well. And he fell down to the earth upon his face before the king, and said, blessed be the Lord thy God, which hath delivered up the men that lifted up their hands against my lord the king. And the king said, is the young man Absalom safe? And Ahmaz answered, when Jacob sent the king's servant and me, thy servant, I saw a great tumult, but I knew not what it was. And the king said unto him, turn aside and stand here. And he turned aside and stood still. And behold, Cushi came, and Cushi said, tidings, my lord the king, for the Lord hath avenged thee this day of all them that rose up against thee. And the king said unto Cushi, is the young man Absalom safe? And Cushi answered, the enemies of my lord the king, and all that rise against thee to do thee hurt, be as that young man is. And the king was much moved, and went up to the chamber over the gate, and wept. And as he went, thus he said, O my son Absalom, my son Absalom, would God I had died for thee, O Absalom, my son, my son. So from what I'm getting out of here, Absalom, from what I'm understanding, obviously died. And he was wondering, if Absalom was safe. Obviously, there was a fight, a war, whatever, a battle. There were men that were sought out to hurt the king, and the Lord saw fit to allow the king to win that battle, the king and his men to win that battle. And you had some people running to, one guy running to, wanted to give him tithes, wanted to, pay his tidings, but they were like, no, because, the king's son died, and the king was not aware of that as of yet, and they knew that, king's not going to be happy about it. Who would, but that's what I got out of that. The Lord made it where the king and his men, they won that battle, whatever battle that was, of these people that would do him harm. But he lost his son in that battle. He lost his son in that battle. It's like people can praise you all the day long, but sometimes, and it's good and it's a blessing, when people, you're thankful, but man, when you lose someone that you love, it's hard. It's tough. It's tough. It really is. And no, he didn't get mad at God or anything like that and started to cuss God, which is what a lot of us do when things don't go right. We become angry and now we want to blame God. Well, how come this and why come that? And, and it's easier said than done to say don't blame but don't get upset. It really is. But okay, so this is what let me get my password. Remember what I changed it to. Remember where I wrote it. Well, don't tell me my dumb butt didn't write it down. I wrote the time and the date. But don't tell me I didn't write down the actual password. Somebody hit me in my head. Did I really do that? Okay, I did write it down for the sake. Okay. So why am I even doing that right now? I didn't even... Let me get through talking. Let me stop talking to y'all. Alright, you guys. Enjoy your morning, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get signed via here, 7:21. Remember to say your prayers, not just for yourself, family, and friends. Not just for yourself, family, friends, and loved ones, but for all your brothers and sisters in Christ, because y'all know we all need prayer, especially me. Please pray for me. You guys, treat people the way the Lord would, with love, patience, grace, understanding, right? Forgiveness. We have to. And remember to expect great things. Great things to happen, you guys, to you, through you, and for you on this day. I'm expecting great things to happen to me. I really am today, you guys. Every day. And I want you to do the same, okay? I want you to do the same. God is good. God is amazing. Keep telling yourself that. Sometimes it's hard to, because so much is going on. And you may start to feel, why me? Or, when is this going to change? Or when is that going to happen? But just keep trusting God. Okay. So guys, I'm going to talk to you later, 7:23. Thank you so much for watching. Actually, I'm not going to say that yet because it ain't the end of the day. But I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey guys, good afternoon. Well, for me it's afternoon because it's my lunch break. It's 11:21. It's busy. Even though they offer VTO, I'm not going to take it. We're going to work. I would love to be able to take it, but there's no need. Like, I'm not going anywhere, so I am going to go ahead and get dinner started. Guys, my eyes, when I tell y'all, whew, like I got all of it. So I'm going to do this peppercorn. I think I'm going to rinse off the seasoning and do my own. And I think The seasoning that I would like to use, this is going to be simply salt and pepper. Simply salt and pepper. And here is what I'm going to make with it. Maybe I might just do pasta today. I just do pasta. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse off these seasoning that's already on here this time. I know how this tastes. Not bad, but everyone does their own thing. And obviously all of it is not going to come off. As you can see, this has been marinated on there for a while. Slice it a little bit. So how's you guys' day coming along? Are you having a good day so far? I hope so. I really do. It feels funny when your feet swell and you walk on them. It feels weird. But I'm glad I know why it is. It's just because of how I'm sitting in this chair. I need to elevate my feet and I keep forgetting the word getting. So yeah guys, I'm just going to use salt, kosher salt. Go ahead and turn this off for now. Use salt. Okay. And pepper, black pepper. Salt and pepper, you guys. And I really want to use my chili powder. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I ain't going to do it. Just going to stick with this. Salt. Pepper. That's it. Slide that in there. Solid it all in there real good. Okay, pan hot. I'll put it in the pan because I want to get a pan for frying the meat. I was thinking about wrapping it in aluminum foil and putting it in the oven, but I'm not going to do that. Or maybe I could. I should. That would be something different. Oh. Sometimes when you experiment, it turns out pretty good. Sorry guys, trying to do multiple things. Okay. So what I'm going to do is all this time. I think you make it. I love bell pepper. Y'all had to live in the doggone refrigerator. Hard as a rock. But I could have used that dummy not too long ago. I'm going to use this whole onion. I love it. That's that. Lord, brother Jesus. Oh, it's a shame. Sorry for shaking y'all. So, I'm gonna go ahead and cut up this onion. And then I'm gonna just put the butter. Okay. And turn this over. Y'all, the picture I was telling y'all about this morning is called Ghost Doctor, I think. Ghost Doctor. This morning at 8 o'clock, my Bible study verse was Matthew. I forget the chapter and all of that verse, but it was talking about being merciful, about mercy, showing mercy as God shows mercy unto us. Basically, is what I understood out of what I read. And I absolutely love that because God shows us mercy each and every day, y'all. Each and every day in one way or another. And I'm gonna go ahead and add this water. I haven't eaten anything yet, you guys, which is okay. I have been drinking water after my coffee and some pickle juice. I know I just had a taste of pickle juice. It's really good. And then I had some trail mix. I just had a handful. It's pretty good. And that's it. Everything is on this side. And cool. What?
I said she's already a cup.
Hey guys, so I'm gonna add a little bit of water as well in here. Wrap it up real good. I'm gonna put it in this pan, finally. I've never done it this way before, you guys. I want to try something different. I got it closed, but it has a little opening too. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in the oven at 350. Chop my pork here. Go ahead and dry that off. Almost put it in the wrong spot. Okay. I think I'm gonna do pasta with that. Go ahead and wipe this down a bit because all that oil was popping. Okay. All right. Also wanted to do, let me see if I have it any more over there. Let's check up here if I had any more green beans. Asparagus, whole corn, peas, nope. I might have some more string beans. What's this? Green beans. Green beans, French style. So I'm gonna make these. I don't have any more bell peppers, but I do have a little bit of onions. Just gonna season it with salt and pepper. This will be later. Okay. Thinking should I just do rice to go with it or pasta? Maybe we'll just do rice. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Move, cat. Hey. Cat gonna cause me to break something. 11:36. I got till 45, so not too much time left. Excuse me, cat. Excuse me, cat. I gotta hang this back up, y'all. So annoying. See, maybe I should just do it now. Oh, I just dropped it. Wow. Oh, ouch. I stepped on it. Yes, I did. Dropped it and stepped on it. Alright. Be glad when I hang my rods up there, right? So then this just slide, you know? on the slide. It's my cup from this morning. Oh, it's so beautiful out. A little bit of me want to take a nap, but I feel like if I do, I may not get up. My eyes, how beautiful it is out. Look at this cat. Just can't help but jump in my spot, my space. Move. I just got a few minutes, you guys. 11:39, I'm so tired. I'm supposed to enter at least, to complete at least 80 enrollments by my lunch break, right? I did 76. And that's because, stop it! My computer, for some reason, one of the apps just kicked me out. And then it didn't want to sign back in. I had to try 3 times before it finally let me back in. And what I did the third time, I just waited a bit. And then it let me go back in. Yeah, so I'm really trying to reach my goal. Not just reach my goal of how many I enter, but to enter them correctly. You know, no mistakes, no errors. That would be awesome. I did get a recognition today. My supervisor recognized me for joining members, something I forget, joining services or something I forget. But I appreciate it. Gave me a few more points, but it's still not enough to really buy anything. So off the site, I'm just gonna let them accumulate or whatever, and do my best to continue to get recognized. Oh my God, yeah, I gotta get tissue today when I get off. I'm praying that the line is not crazy long. And I don't have no choice but to wait till Friday to try and get my breaks done. Because I still have more money to pay on my Comcast bill. I paid some of it yesterday. Yeah, it's a lot going on, but God is good. I'm expecting great things, y'all, each and every doggone day. And it could be the simplest thing, to be honest with you. To somebody else, it's not simple, but to someone else, it may be. For example, my face. I'm expecting God to help me clear this mug up. I honestly think it may just be my braids. They're definitely time to come out. I'm thinking that it's just because they're constantly touching my skin, my face, and they, rough. They've been in there for a while. They feel like they're hard in a way. So I'm thinking that's what's breaking me out. So I don't know, maybe this weekend or the following, I will take them out, wash my hair real good, and put them back in. Different braids. I'm gonna go to Sam's and just buy a pack of braids, $2-3. Big pack would do just fine, and maybe 2 so I could do different colors. And I'm gonna probably spend about $10 to get me some smell good. That's it. That's all. That's all. I was thinking about just taking my hair down and permanent, and then putting the ponytail in. But I'm not. I'm just gonna continue to keep it braided because it's convenient for me. It's so much more convenient for me than trying to get up every morning and do something with it. Especially since it's braided and I still don't want to do nothing with it. And I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest with my crazy looking self. Oh, I know I look well. Y'all know it was a time in my life I would never be sitting here talking to y'all about anything. Especially looking as crazy as I'm looking a lot of times, and then put it on YouTube for the whole world to see. But I just decided to be me. Just unapologetically me. That's it. That's all. That's all I can be. That's all I want to be. I used to in the past try to be like everybody else, but no longer. I can't be Jane, Jack, Jill, or Joe. I can only be me. Anyway, guys, crazy cat. Yeah, I'm just taking actually my break is over in 1 minute, so by the time I manage to get myself up, it'll be over. So that's that. Shake that back up. Alright, you guys, Chapo, tell them hello. Say hello. Meow meow. Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow. So what is she talking about? Does she even know? Meow meow meow. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Like meow 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 meow. Like, what is she talking? Normally when I do that, I'm laying down. He'll come jump on me and lay down. Okay, but I gotta get back to work. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great afternoon, okay? Bye now. Hey guys, good afternoon. It's 1:51. My last break of the day. How are you guys doing this afternoon? Man, I'll be honest. I'm so sleepy. I was sleepy. Yeah, I was nodding off. I know I messed up on something because I kept nodding off. I kept going to sleep with my hand on the keyboard. And then my eyes, they're so tired. You know, yesterday I made a mistake and dropped a contact lens down the sink. Rinsed it down the sink. Today I go to take the contact lens out because it was just my eyes so irritated. I ended up dropping it down the sink. I'm like, really, Sheena? Now this really looks good. I'm gonna cook it a little bit more. All the juices are contained. Look at that. Does that look good? Yeah. I'm going to put some water. I got a cup I need to wash out. I just put it in there, but I'll wash it in a minute. I'm all by myself. I'm gonna go ahead and add some more water to this pan. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do, go ahead and take these, let's not think, oh, there it is. I'm going to go ahead and take these, green beans, French style, and put them in here. Usually I would drain the juice. I think I'm going to keep it to add some flavor. I know this is dangerous, y'all, but I'm going to keep it to add some flavor. Come on, y'all. Come on up out of there. Okay. I went from having 2 bags that gotta go out to well, still 2. It's just that because the garbage can is not a big one, it won't hold all the garbage. I mean, it's too big. I mean, the garbage can is too small for the bag, so you have to take it out. You can still use it, still put, you know, trash in there. Okay, so this ain't gonna fold the same since I added that liquid. Alright, I'll leave some holes in there. Okay, what did I do? I'll put this back. Get out that 4, so I won't even, let's see, what I'll do is I'll take this should be about ready. It's 1:56, so at 2:30 I'll turn this off, and then at 4 I'll put the rice on. And actually what I'll do is 2:30. Yeah, at 4 I'll put the rice on because I'll get up actually at 3:30 and put the rice on. Because at 4 when I leave, I need to run to the store. We are out of tissue and stuff, so that's it. And then I'll come back and, you know, finish the rice, put it down, put it on low, and everything should be done by then. Oh, guys, 57. I just want to take a nap. Oh my God, I want to take a nap so bad. And this needs to be charged. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to work, y'all. My break is over. I hope you guys are enjoying your day so far. Let me go and put this on the charger. I'll talk to y'all later. And of course it's still recording. Let's go ahead to the